G'day there everyone, it's Tom here from Showbag Streaming, and this is the first in a series of devlogs, because for those of you who don't know, apart from an interest that I've had in streaming, pretty much since I was about 13, 14 years old, so a bit a part of 2 decades now, I've had a keen interest in game dev and game development, modding, and all things creation. So I've decided that after a whole bunch of started and stopped projects in my past, I've got this one idea that's essentially a reimagining of a game that I used to play a lot as a young man, and I'm going to try and push forward and do everything I can to actually get this to a releasable state without any time frames, starting off on my own to start with, and then maybe bringing in other people who can help. I'm certainly not particularly strong at any one field of game design, so I know a little bit of coding. I'm reasonably good at 3D graphics, although every time I seem to revisit it, the technologies move forward so fast that I end up having to relearn everything anyway. But I thought by making these little videos, it would keep me honest and give me an impetus to keep pushing forward and trying to realise my vision. So the vision for the game is essentially a laser tank game based on a game from the mid-90s called Tanarus, which was a Sony online interactive game, which the player had a tank and would take on other teams. I think there were teams of 5 up to 4 in an arena. Each of the different teams could choose from a range of tanks, and you'd all have to work together using the strengths and the weakness of each of the particular tanks to make sure that you could achieve the objective. And I think there were things like capture the flag, all-out deathmatch, team deathmatch, that sort of stuff. So I want to build it from the ground up to be really solid, networked multiplayer in an arena style, almost like a first-person shooter, but with tanks, with more than 2 teams. I also want to design it from the ground up to be easily streamable slash spectatable. So what that means is adding in ways for people to spectate on the game without being hamstrung just by watching what other what other players are seeing, being able to control a camera, pick different angles yourself, and view the action from that. So basically where I've started now is I've opened up, updated my Unity, and I've started organised it all onto Git, and I'm going to start with the network code to start with. So my idea with these devlogs is to hopefully do sort of one every couple of weeks, but again, I'm not going to put a deadline on it, because what that may come up with is, oh, I have to do one every couple of weeks, and then what happens is 2 weeks go by and nothing's happened, and so you're just getting a whole bunch of devlogs saying, hey, how everyone's going. I haven't done anything in the last couple of weeks. So that's the plan, not something hard and fast, and hopefully every time I put a devlog, there's a significant amount of new content, and we will go in and out of Unity and have a look at the new features, and I'm hoping, as well as streaming gaming, that maybe once a week I'll stream some development stuff as well. Not sure about how popular that's going to be, but either way, it might be something that some people are interested in to see thought process to go behind it. So that's where I'm at now. I'm very excited to start and to put some time into something, and hopefully get some kind of realization of what's going around in my head. Anyway, thanks for stopping by. Until the next dev update. Cheers.